Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tolos and welcome to my YouTube channel. And I know it's been a couple of days I have not been making a video. Your boy's been playing that wizard game called Hogwarts Legacy. Great game, by the way. It's an incredible game. I'm having a blast playing it. But I've been playing another game way more than Hogwarts Legacy. It's my new addiction, and nerds, I can't stop playing it. It's Vampire Survivors. Like, bro, I go to the fucking bathroom to take a shit. I think about that goddamn chess song. I go to bed, sleeping, and dreaming about that fucking chess song. I can't escape of it. I can't escape. It's getting so bad that I'm about to reach to the point of insanity. Do you guys know what insanity is? You know, because I can't stop thinking about fucking Vampire Survivors. But we're talking about manga, okay? And this manga is called Majo Taisen. Alright? And we're gonna talk about it. Alright? Cool. So, cue the intro.
Ready?
Now, before we talk about Majo Taisen, we're going to talk about the formula that Record of Ragnarok created. Because this is totally Record of Ragnarok, but with tits and females. Okay? So, Record of Ragnarok. I love it. You love it. Everyone loves it. Well, the manga wise. It is a simple battle tournament arc. That's what it is. It's a tournament arc with great artwork and actually great character development and great background stories. It's a great manga. It's one of my top 10 mangas of all time. So, it's very popular. It's very successful. And if it's popular, other people will try to copy its formula. This is not new. Look at PUBG, one of the first battle royale games to come out. Then Fortnite copied the design and made it better. Then Apex made it battle royale. Then Curse. Then Naraka. And horror movies does it as well. Halloween set up the blueprint of a slasher subgenre for horror. Then Friday the 13th made a film. Then Nightmare on Elm Street. Then Scream and so many other horror slasher films came out after it. And then light novels. Sword Online came up with the idea of isekais. And guess what? Now every motherfucker wants to create a goddamn isekai. We got Sword Online. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. My next life as a villainess. The sentence of a bookworm. The news why I'm absolutely loving the magical revolution of a reincarnated princess and the genius young lady. All were copied from Sword Online that set up the blueprint. So, in the past, if it's successful, people's gonna copy it. I mean, for fuck's sakes, we had the first one was Thomas Edison. Nikola Tesla came up with the theory of electricity and made an invention for electricity. But Thomas Edison just took his formula and just made it his own. I mean, it's been done ages ago. So it's nothing new. So what makes Majo Taisen different from Record of Ragnarok? Well, it's all females, the witches. All characters from historical periods. And if you look at the list of fighters, it's kind of crazy. So let's talk about the difference between Record of Ragnarok and Majo Taisen, because Majo Taisen, I guess, is the second most popular one. By the way, I'm really liking the manga. I am quite enjoying it. And so let's talk about the different styles of it. So, Record of Ragnarok definitely has better artwork than Majo Taisen. Now, don't get me wrong, Taisen does have great artwork. It's really good. But Record of Ragnarok definitely has the better artwork. Now, the first fight of Majo Taisen, it's literally Jack the Ripper versus Heracles. It's literally that fight. They actually said justice versus evil in the manga. Like, bruh. Are you trying to copy one of the greatest fights in manga history? But I still like the fight because, you know, one of the fighters is really cool. I definitely like her. But she ain't gonna beat Jack in my opinion, boys. But I do think that they definitely had the better tournament style than Record of Ragnarok. Because Record of Ragnarok is 13 against 13, right? While Majo Taisen is 32 witches from all history of mankind coming into battle 1v1 as a tournament, like a legit tournament, like ballot, back, whatever that word. And it's really good, and whoever wins gets their desire achieved. For example, I desire immortality, so if I win the tournament, I will get my desire or my wish granted by the big-breasted demon lady who's kind of hot, low-key, and I will become immortal in my time period. Now we'll talk more about the story in a little bit. So, artwork, point to Record of Ragnarok. Tournament style, point to Majo Taisen. Now, the list of fighters. Now, Record of Ragnarok list of fighters is really good. Now, let's ignore the gods. Let's look at the human side. We have King Leonidas. We haven't seen him yet. Nikola Tesla. Jack the Ripper. Adam. Those are crazy fighters, but I think Majo Taisen list of fighters are even more crazier. We're going to be talking about the fighters in a little bit, but point to Majo Taisen. Now, I haven't read the full fucking, I have not read everything on Majo Taisen. I kind of stopped after the first fight, so I can make this video, but it basically tells you the glimpse of it. In my opinion, I still love Record of Ragnarok, but there's some aspects of Majo Taisen that's also better than Record of Ragnarok. The fighters are better. The tournament style is better. But Record of Ragnarok definitely has the best arena and the crowd, because they copied the same thing from Record of Ragnarok. There's arena, there's a crowd, you know, everyone from the time period. But I do give a point to Majo Taisen. They have a better announcer, because she's hella cute. Hondo's cool and all, but I feel like she's more, if you read it, she's more excited of what's going on, because Homdalier, let's be honest, he's a little biased, because, you know, he is a god. So, of course, he's going to be a little bit biased for the gods and not the humans, so. But this one, she's just a demon. She just decided to just see two fucking badass women killing each other. It's just great. So, Majo Taisen definitely has the better aspect on that. So, anyways, let's talk about the story. So, the story of Majo Taisen, okay? Our main character is Joan of Arc. And if you don't know who Joan of Arc is, then clearly you never opened a history book, and you should totally do that, because I'm not gonna fucking explain it to you, nerds. So, our main character, I guess, is Joan of Arc, because she was the one we see the most. And she was about to die, and until two demons show up to pick her ass up and go into this different fucking world with other witches from different time periods. And the main witch told you that everyone here is going to fight each other to the death to achieve what they want, their desire, their greed. It's a pretty interesting concept. Now, in Majo Taisen, they don't have Volunders or Valkyries to help them to fight against gods. They have, what they call it? Basically, it's fucking magic. But let me say it's magic. Magic. They basically, who has the better desire or better greed or whatever, are gonna beat the lesser desires and greeds. They actually have a rank system. which I guess I'm gonna predict this in the future of the manga. C rank desire is gonna beat a S rank desire. But the whole power system is kind of dumb, to be honest. But it's magic. Okay, it's magic. But my favorite character is a character that some of you people know. My favorite character from Majo Taisen is Maria Antoinette. If you don't know who Maria Antoinette is, she is the last French queen. Because the French Revolution happened, she was the last queen that served the French and got her head chopped off. Yeah, so in this manga, she's a little girl. A badass little girl. And I just love her design. I love the royal coat. She looks like a badass, dude. She looks like an absolute badass. And I fucking love her. She's my favorite character. Absolutely. Joan of Arc seems a little bland, to be honest. Which is kind of disappointing. You know, she's supposed to be, the defender of the Christians. She is God's warrior. Something like that. But she's kind of boring, to be honest. So hopefully in the future they gave her more personality, to be honest. Because I hate bland, boring characters. I just fucking hate them so much. But yeah, Marie Antoinette is my absolute favorite fucking character. Love her. I hope she wins in her fight. But let's talk about the list of fighters. So I'm going to show you the list of fighters, and we're going to talk about some of the list of fighters. Now, most of it is Chinese and Japanese characters, because it's from Japan. Of course, they're going to use mostly Chinese and Japanese characters. But there's some interesting characters on that fight list, which I'm like, okay, alright. Let's talk about the list of fighters. So here's the list of fighters for Majo Taisen, and I'm sorry, this is the best I can do for you. I tried to look for better pictures. I honestly did. But anyways, so let's talk about some of the fighters, okay? As you see, we got Florence Nightingale, okay? Bonnie Parker, alright? So, I bet you guys don't know, because I didn't know who the fuck Bonnie Parker is. And I felt kind of dumb, because Bonnie Parker is, one of the duos called Bonnie and Clyde. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. As you know, my girl, Maria Antoinette. Yeah! We got Catherine the Great, which is a Russian queen. We got another French queen up there. Emilio Earhart, interesting choice. But the one that got me like, what? Is Mona Lisa.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, fucking Mona Lisa is gonna be one of the fighters in this series. And I'm like, bruh, best list ever. And just so you know, if you see this list, it's mostly Japanese fighters and French people. Why is it mostly French and Japanese people? I can understand the Japanese, but why is it mostly French? Okay, I'm kind of confused on that part. Majo Taisen also copied from Record of Ragnarok's cover design, where two characters are like staring at each other very sexually, okay, very manly, which I don't mind. There's also another manga that we're going to be talking about in the future once I finally fucking read it. They also did that design as well, which is another Record of Ragnarok clone, which we'll talk about in the future. They also copied Jack the Ripper's Heracles fight, the whole justice versus evil, which I honestly do not mind, because if you guys know me, love Jack the Ripper, great. They also copied the whole fight couple scenes that go to a character's background in the past. They also copied that, which, again, I don't mind. I love the past thing. I love the background stories of these characters. But that's all they did for copying design. Like I said in the earlier video, they definitely did their own thing. Unlike Record of Ragnarok, which did better than Record of Ragnarok at some points. But let's talk about the first fight. So, the first fight is Tome Gaisen. You probably heard that name a lot of fucking anime samurai shows. She is a famous female samurai, which back in feudal Japan, females cannot be samurais. And there were a couple of female samurais in the past, and Tome Gaisen is one of the most popular ones. And her opponent was Elizabeth Bathory. I think I butchered the last name of her name. But if you don't know Elizabeth Bathory, she was the inspiration of Dracula. So she was the inspiration of Dracula. You probably heard of her a couple of times. I definitely heard of her. She is a famous Hungarian serial killer who was nobility. She tortured young virgin women and bathe in their blood so she can, remain youthful in her beautiness. Yeah, so that's your version of Jack the Ripper in this manga, and honestly, I fucking love her. She's what's the kids say nowadays? Yeah, she's a baddie, and she looks fucking hot, by the way. And she had a very unique kind of magic, and of course her magic is just nothing but torture devices like the pain of anguish, the fucking torture device that cuts your pinky. Of course, the Iron Maiden. Honestly, it was a really cool, unique, awesome fight. Honestly, in my opinion, if we're comparing the first fights from Record of Ragnarok and Majo Taisen, I think Majo Taisen definitely had the better first fight than Record of Ragnarok. Don't get me wrong, I love Thor versus Lubu. It's a great fight. But Elizabeth Bathory versus Tome Gaisen just felt better. I don't know why. It's here because both badass women. Well, Tome Gaisen's the badass woman. Fuck that. It's my fucking opinion. Elizabeth, she's a badass. Okay. Definitely had a better concept idea. I feel like Thor vs. Lubu had fought a little bit more than Majo Taisen did, but I just like that fight more than Thor versus Lubu's fight. I don't know why. Alright guys, that's my intake of Majo Taisen, and I quite enjoyed it. I'm gonna read the rest of the chapters as available to me right now. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. If you are looking for another Record of Ragnarok clone, I do recommend Majo Taisen. I'm sure I'm not the only YouTuber out there that talk about this. I know The Mask Weeb, great YouTuber by the way, go watch his content. He talks a lot about Record of Ragnarok. I think he did mention Majo Taisen in the past, I do believe. Well anyways guys, that's it for this video. I do appreciate you guys actually watch my stupid ass content. It does make my day. Make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit that subscribe button to watch all the beautiful content I provide. And also, do not forget to hit that notification bell. Every time I make a new video, you get a notification. Your phone, your tablet, your computer, your plushies, your dog, your fucking spoon saying, hey, Tolos made a new video. Anyways guys, let me know in the comment section below if you want me to talk about more Majo Taisen videos like I did for Record of Ragnarok, Anna vs Zeus, shit like that. You want me to talk about the fights of Majo Taisen? Let me know in the comment section below because I actually do really like this manga. And also, I'm going to try and find more Record of Ragnarok clone mangas for you guys because honestly, I want more Record of Ragnarok clones like Majo Taisen and Tokyo Duelist. Because I just love that kind of concept of a manga, story. Because I fucking love it. And also, guys, do not be afraid to, give me some recommendations on mangas, okay? Because I love reading mangas. I do want to make more manga videos. So, don't be afraid to recommend some mangas for me to read in the future. And I'll make a video for you guys. But make sure you do write that recommendation on the comment section below. Alright, guys, that's it for me. And I'll see you, nerds, later.